It's Charis who has the artistic flair and sets the style of the work they do. She's built up her own business transforming people's homes with her unique murals, bespoke canvases, and transformed reclamation pieces. And she'll be responsible for putting the decorative edge on the transformation. While it's Dan who sources the building materials, it's Charis who sets the style of the work they do. And she's come to the Askews loaded with ideas.
Right, so obviously you have a lot of people coming through this area and through the kitchen, so I think it really needs to be sleek, modern, but really functional for your needs, OK?
Definitely.
Ready for the moment of truth? Haven't fun yet?
Look, he's cracking a smile. I told you he'd have fun.
I've had a good look around with Michelle and Shane's really not happy with old items. A few of the items that I was going to go with I've changed very slightly. The overall design staying the same, but just a few pieces like the little tables. I was going to get a nest of tables. I think I'm now going to get a chunkier table and something else and upcycle them. So I don't think he's going to recognise them anyway by the end of it, and hopefully he'll like it.
Outside, Charis is preparing to transform her chair, the centrepiece of the guest bedroom.
Well, this is the chair for Nick and Elsie's guest bedroom, and I really want to make it unusual for them, so I'm going to spray it a nice light blue colour, and I'm going to make the seat for it and re-upholster it so that their friends can come around and go, oh, wow, where did you get that? You know, something that's really different that you can't just buy in a catalogue. Depending on your location, go into one of those shabby chic type boutique shops, you could pay anything up to 10 times what I've paid for this. I mean, I managed to get it for £20, and to get something that's really unique, you know, I think it's much more fun doing it yourself.
That chair, it's lovely, isn't it?
It's quite nice.
It's got really nice.
My stripy fabric, I saw that and I was like, that is it, that's the one.
Suits it, yes.
So they've cut the wood for my shelves in the bedroom. It's the right size and everything. I'm just a little bit concerned because we've got some woodworm holes here, which are probably old, but just to make sure, I'm going to paint them with some woodworm treatment because Nick and Elsie really don't want woodworms in their house, and I don't want to get a phone call in a couple of months. So, and then these are going to be pretty much finished. They're going to look fantastic. You can get woodworm treatment from any normal DIY store, and it's really easy to use and it's not too expensive, so it's worth doing. Doesn't smell too bad, actually. Normally these things are really stinky, aren't they? They look really nice with that sheen on them. So that's gorgeous. And the orange. Well, I had a really successful shopping trip down to Hove today. I'm really happy with this mirror. This is the mirror that Manju and I both picked out, and it was our favourite. But if you remember, it had a sold sticker on it. When I actually went up to the cash desk and I asked the guy about it, he said that that's actually a mistake, and the person who had bought it back and took something else in the end, so it always pays to ask. So that is going to be a really good surprise for Manju. I'm really happy. Just as I was leaving, I saw two of these. This is actually an Indian carved wooden corbel. Now, usually a corbel is made out of stone and it juts out of a wall to support a weight above it. But I thought these would look great in the corner of that arch to give it a bit of Indian glamour.
Away from the build, Charis has found an oasis of peace. She's an artist by trade, so she's decided to put her talents to good use and create a stencil for Dan's reclaimed pew.
Right, here you can see I've drawn the outline of a damask print. I've only done half of it because when you open it up, it's going to be symmetrical. So I'm now going to cut out all these areas so that I can use that as a stencil for it. Got to be really careful because this knife is really sharp and I don't want to mess up the lines. I'll not cut myself. There you go, that pops out, and obviously you've got the lay of the other side. Oh, that one's coming out too. That's good. I thought I'd take this opportunity to come out in the sunshine and have a go at this table. So what I'm going to do to this is sand it down. I've had the boys have a look at it and they've tightened up the legs for me, so I'm just going to give it a good sand down and wax it as well. There's a bit of a problem with one of these drawers. Oh, it's this one. As you can see, it's far too tough, so we're going to need to plane a bit off the side of that. I'm going to get the boys to do that for me. But for now, I'm just going to give it a sand. So I'm going to get my safety equipment on. It's going to ruin my hair. Oh. How are we looking? I've put together a few pictures here to give you an idea of what I'm thinking. I think to start with, maybe a natural stone tile, so it brings that warmth into the room because you don't want it to be, you know, clinical. Then obviously you've got your big walk-in shower, which is your main point that you really need. So what I'm thinking is clean, crisp lines. So you've got a functional room which looks modern, up to date, but most of all gives you that wow factor to show your friends. For the bedroom, I want something that's tranquil, luxurious, like a boutique hotel, that's got a wow factor but is really comfortable. I mean, something like this palette of colours, but much lighter than that in the room. And maybe next to the bed, some floating shelves, like some nice wood in there or something like that.
Whilst Charis is passionate about upcycling, the tight build schedule will influence her choice of lamp.
This one looks like it's got the plug and it's got all the light fittings. It's even got a light bulb in there. I think this will have to be the one. It's the most expensive, but it's a really nice lamp, and I think I can make this look wonderful. So I'm just going to check it works, and then I think we'll take this one.
Excuse me?
Yep.
Is it all right if we test this?
Yeah, no problem.
I just want to make sure it works.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
So, can you do anything on the price?
Yeah, if you're taking it now, 25.
Yeah? Excellent. OK, I'll have that. I think that was a really good find. It needs a little bit of TLC, but I was going to paint it anyway, so I'm not scared of that.